One thing that I treasure is that I was finally able to leave the country and experience an entirely new culture outside the U.S.
I treasured being immersed in another country's history, culture, and people.
It's my first time abroad, and it really kind of has opened my mind in a lot of ways. And I expected this to happen. I had a lot of friends and family tell me about this, and really encouraged me to go abroad and experience the world because of that shift, that brain shift that can happen.
My friends, old and new, and of course my Ample Man's bottle opener.
One of the things I treasured about this trip was actually always finding people to do something with, because usually when I'm on trips and stuff, the group is so small that I'm restricted to what the consensus wants to do.
The ability to see things during the trip that I may otherwise never go to when I'm traveling, such as touring breweries or manufacturing facilities.
This jukebox that they had in the museum we went to today in Berlin, because it had all of the original songs that were on it when they took out the jukebox from wherever it was. So it was almost like a moment frozen in time with a bunch of different songs, some American, some not. A nice little glimpse into the past.
One of the things I treasure most about this trip was about how I was able to make new friends on this trip, and just being able to look at the sights and enjoy the sights.
The thing that I treasured most about this trip is that there's both someone and something for everyone. You don't necessarily meet the people as well before the trip. You get to know them during the trip and figure out what you like to do, who you like to do things with.
I will treasure the most from this trip is definitely the conversations I had, especially with people I didn't know.
The moment in the middle of the day where after you've just gone to a museum or done a sort of mini trip, and then everyone just sits down for lunch and you kind of just go off into the cities, and then you just sit down, relax, get some water, sometimes beer, and then just talking about the day.
I treasure the beer gardens and all the conversations that we've had, whether it was just specific conversations or just personal conversations with our groups and mentors and everybody. That was awesome.
What I'm going to treasure most from this trip was having the experience of going to another country for the first time.
All the connections we made on this trip and all the people we met and the times we shared together.
I will treasure having food and drinks with the mentors and having deep talks afterwards.